I've been doing this as an entrepreneur, CEO, a businesswoman, an executive producer for every project I've done thus far. The way things are going in the industry now is a lot of, especially for urban music, it's not as permanent, dominant even as it was. It still sets trends, but we barely have any Grammy categories to shoot for anymore. There used to be 8 of them. We're now like 3. So we're playing the popularity contest. The ones that have created space within the industry as individual entities, they can live outside of what would be, major labels and that major push, because you've already got 1 million plus followers, sold 1 million, couple million plus albums, Grammys won already, BET Awards won already. It's like, where do you go from that point forward? For me, from the beginning, having produced and written a majority of Flow Tree stuff, then moving on to my own stuff, producing and writing a majority of that, I've been moving with the times, but consistent with the work. So I just feel like the way things are going now, everything is about being your own boss. And I've been my own boss for a while, but power of technology makes it elevate to that higher level. Like, it's controlling who you're speaking to for real. Now I know exactly who bought my album and why they're listening, where they get their sources of information from, which city they live in, where I'm gonna do a show. There's so much data that you can control and create your own business off of just from that alone. So I'm just boss. The future of my relationship with major labels will be what it's been from the very beginning. It's very hands-on. It's very basically one-off deals. This is the project we're concentrating on now. Let's do this and move forward, and we'll see from there, because the times move so quickly now. So you really have to be cautious and careful with how you tread. And the proof is in the pudding. It's what worked last year might not work this year. What worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. So I think for major labels, everyone kind of has to work that much faster. I think as the artist who has, with a click of the button, direct access to every fan who bought my album, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever it's gonna be, I'm talking to them immediately. The label might hit you up next week, a week from now. Everything is in a sequence. Everything is a hamster wheel full of artists that have to wait their turn to speak their piece, when I've already told everyone on Twitter exactly how I feel today. So that's the difference in major to independent. Independent is right now. Major is, if Alicia Keys has a release that week, maybe I'll see you next week. But if Usher does, maybe I won't. Maybe then it's Chris Brown. And there's this tree of artists that are just trying to live within a year. Not when a bunch of million records have already been sold and I can go right now with a click of a button. Everyone go to iTunes, buy that. I didn't have to wait in the line. That's where it's going. The boys in the OVO crew thought it would be funny to put my sign, my Janae Aiko dressing room sign, on this little, it looked like a door for like small people.
Y'all so famous, who do we know that y'all played with, or whatever. We're like, dude, turn around, you know what I mean? And he was like, fuck you.
We get to the car, I turn around, and it's her and the mom. And I'm like, come here. She's like, well, I was like, yo, you know why I'm inviting you? But she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, so what's your mom about to do? She's like, oh, she wanted to come with us.
This is my first time in Paris. I was so looking forward to this, and it just becomes a shit show immediately. But my ninja training in being a hardworking artist knows that when that shit happens, you stop the show and you show them what you got. So I stopped the show and I rocked the rest of the song. We were doing a Lauryn Hill cover and I rocked it a cappella.